Hello everybody, John12 back here again with another video, and I'm here with some more DC talk regarding the DCEU, and more specifically the Wonder Woman movie, which is currently shooting and scheduled for a release date of June 23rd of next year, 2017. And we've heard some various things regarding the DCEU. Of course, next week will be DC week, where we're getting the Flash return, we're going to get some Legends tomorrow, and of course we're going to get some major epic DC specials regarding the CW universe and the DC Extended Universe, and of course our first ever new trailer to Suicide Squad, and possibly a sneak peek to this Wonder Woman movie. But before DC Week starts, we got some very interesting casting. Once again, the Hollywood Reporter is back reporting some casting news for the DCU. Of course, last time they came with us with the whole Amber Heard Aquaman thing, which of course I was very mixed on that idea. Of course, you can go to my channel and check out my video regarding that statement. But overall, when it comes to this specific news, it's nothing really extravagant, nor is it a character that I'm like dying to see on screen, but it is a very important and crucial character for the Wonder Woman mythos, and of course will end up being and playing a major part, hopefully, in the Wonder Woman movie and future, films to come. But with that being said, of course, I'm talking about Queen Hippolyta. Now, Queen Hippolyta is the mother of Wonder Woman. She created her out of clay, of course, in the original comic books, and of course, she's queen of the Amazonians, and of course, as we already know, everyone would know her mostly just for being the mother of the superhero Greek goddess known as Wonder Woman. And of course, today, the Hollywood Reporter just broke out that, essentially, we got a casting from Warner Brothers for the character of Wonder Woman's mother, who is going to be played by Connie Nielsen, Danish actress Connie Nielsen. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, wow, really? They got her to play the mother of Wonder Woman. Now, when I think about it in a different kind of a term, I think it's actually a pretty good, decent casting. I mean, obviously, before this broke out, Warner Brothers and everyone who's involved with the Wonder Woman project was, trying to get Nicole Kidman in talks to try and be a part of this project, and unfortunately didn't work, which really sucks because I really like the idea of Nicole Kidman being a part of Wonder Woman and, just being a part of this universe because she's such a great talent. But now that she obviously can't be a part of this project, hopefully she'll be a part of, some kind of future project. But regardless of any of that, Connie Nielsen is also a pretty decent actress who can really, she's obviously established and she could do her own stuff, and she's obviously very capable. And I think she could really work well in this universe. I mean, granted, once again, it kind of differs from my statements of the whole Amber Heard thing of like just getting the typical white actress to play, this queen slash, overbearing, royal character amongst a very ethnically and nationally and racially diverse race of people in the DCU, especially when you have like a Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Of course, it continues my debate on this whole race card thing, but in terms of this, I feel like it's at least somewhat more appropriate because we don't know the Amazons of this universe, and of course Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, or Wonder Woman as a character, isn't specifically a pure blood Amazonian creature, if you will, if that makes any sense. Like she was created out of clay. And if you want to go by the newer version, she was created by Zeus, so she's a daughter of Zeus or what have you. So it really doesn't matter who her mom is or what ethnicity her mom is in comparison to an Israeli Gal Gadot. But as it stands as the talent, I think it's a pretty decent choice. I mean, Connie Nielsen is mostly known for her portrayal in Ridley Scott's classic Gladiator, and of course she's done tons of really great work since then, like she was in, Nymphomaniac, and she was, done a lot of really great TV shows like Law and Order and The Following and Boss and stuff like that. So I think she's definitely a very great, capable actress who, for a character that's not specifically the most greatest of DC slash superhero characters, I feel like she's a pretty good choice for it. I mean, granted, yes, I would have liked if Nicole Kidman had been cast in the role. I think that would have been a perfect choice, but Connie Nielsen, definitely a really great choice as is. But overall, with that being said and done, the Wonder Woman movie, of course, is currently still shooting, so I'm guessing we're still going to get a bunch of very interesting things as time goes on. And of course, once next week rolls around, DC week, we're definitely going to get some interesting stuff with the movie. I don't know what to expect. It could end up being a trailer, it could be a sneak preview, it could be maybe like a test shot of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I don't know what it is, but overall, Wonder Woman is going to be coming out in 2017. It's directed by Patty Jenkins, and stars Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Chris Pine as Steve Trevor, now Connie Nielsen as Queen Hippolyta, and Robin Wright, Danny Houston, David Thewlis, Ewan Bremer, Saeed Tagomawi, I think that's how you say his name, Elena Anaya, and Lucy Davis. So, and a whole bunch of casts, a bunch of characters that we don't specifically know the roles for, but that's essentially the Wonder Woman movie as it stands now, and I can't wait to see what happens. But overall, let me know what you personally think in the comments section below. And also in other DCU news, we got the soundtrack for Batman v Superman. Yes, the Batman v Superman soundtrack is officially coming out in March 18th, and we got a little teaser of some music from it, and it sounds pretty badass, if I can say so, as of right now. I mean, like, it's very Man of Steel-esque, which, I guess depending of, how big of a fan you are of Man of Steel or how big of a fan you are of Hans Zimmer's soundtrack, it's pretty much a basic of that. But we got the list of titles for Batman v Superman, and just overall how the packaging looks for the soundtrack, and just the way the sound feels as is in these titles. Oh man, I can't wait to pick up this soundtrack. But overall, let me know what you personally think about all this DCU news in the comment section below. What do you think about Connie Nielsen being casted as the Queen of Amazonians? What are your personal thoughts on, on Nicole Kidman not getting the job? Would you have rather preferred Nicole Kidman over Connie Nielsen, or do you think it's a perfect choice overall? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, your personal thoughts and hype and or anticipation for the Wonder Woman movie, and of course, your personal thoughts on the BVS soundtrack. But with that being said, comment below, let me know. Shameless plug time. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jonk12. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And this has been Jonk12.